Hi everyone. I'm a little obsessed right now with the current state of my technology itch. I bought the, let me see if I can turn on this light, with the technology itch of buying things. I know that you guys as well feel the same exact way. When you see something, you need to have it. You're like, it's that itch you can't scratch. Whether it be pops, or video games, or clothing, or those new shoes. I know some of you feel that. And what am I trying to say? Well, the thing is, last night I bought a Nikon 360. There we go. There. I never really said it in the video. It's the Nikon Key Mission 360. And I charged it last night, but I have yet to play with it. So, oh no! And luckily, I was able to go to Best Buy. I don't know how this is possible, but when I bought, sorry for the crinkling. When I bought it, I grabbed a 64 gigabyte little SD card. And the price was $149, which was, no, this is not, no, that itch does not need to be scratched. But the weirdest thing is, I went in today, and I found this. I'm not gonna lie, this is really weird. $49, everyone. What? Strange world we live in, but now I actually have a really awesome SD card, a micro SD XC-UH. There's a lot of words and acronyms and whatever in this, but it's 128 gigabytes with a speed up to 80 megabytes. I guess that's good. Okay, but I get that. But every time I go to work, I have. For some reason I buy things, but right now my current itch is to get a GoPro and drones and everything. But there's one particular person that reached out to me via Facebook, and I talked to him, and he has all these great ideas for a YouTube channel or show, maybe show half on a website that he works for and half on YouTube. But he has like a budget already planned out, but the show hasn't even been produced yet. And I like to tell a lot of people, especially gamers or people who want to be on Twitch or whatever, just learn from my faults. Do not spend more than you need to, especially when you're at the ground floor and you want to build yourself up, build your empire. And gaming in general, especially on YouTube or Twitch, is really oversaturated. So you may be buried in regards to your content being actually seen. And unless you have this exuberant, awesome idea or personality, something that is greater than somebody else there on the website, if you're like somebody like Jesse Cox, or even at the lowest part, me, when I'm able to bring that energy and talk to you guys via the camera and whatnot. He has like $1,000 or more than $1,000. The show hasn't even produced yet, and no offense against this person, but if you see this video, it's like a rant, and his personality is very low energy, and he wants to do something like Bill Maher. If you guys have ever seen Bill Maher, that's not a show that you really want to watch. No offense against either or. But I'm like, I have a very hard time trying to grasp you needing my help. Because it was more or less like one of these things where they want to say, hey, I want you to be a producer, but it's not really producing. It's like an executive producer. I just want your money. I'm like, no. What am I talking about? Let's get back to the certain. Don't spend more than you need to. Do not get the highest quality stuff, because a lot of people start from the ground up and they get a basic webcam and they get a capture card and boom, they're off and running. Everything else should be fine and free. When I first started out in 2012, I got a green screen, I got a computer, I got a capture card, I got a fancy microphone, I got a fancy mixer, and look where I am right now. Granted, my personality or the way I do things is very screwed up and weird, and I keep changing my brand, but that's not something I'm going to try to do right now. That's something I've learned from after the years, that my success has been staggered by the fact that I keep running away and trying to change myself because I don't like the material I was doing, or personal reasons, and whatever. We all have those problems, but you know, there is no, they call this thing, if you guys don't know, it's called ROI, return on investment. If you're gonna buy all this stuff and no one's paying you, and you don't have a contract with anybody, and you know that you're not coming from another website that will guarantee subscribers and viewers, it's best to go low. So it's very hard for me to get these awesome toys with no accounts, no people who want to film stuff. There's no people that, you know, I don't have clients. I'm doing this for fun, and that's when I have a major part of it. I like to experiment with technology, and hopefully this video isn't far too long. I love to experiment with technology and find out what's there, because it makes me a better producer. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I can teach a lot of different people exactly how to run stuff, how to make cool videos. But you just gotta remember those key things, man. Start simple. And then you had to understand, you will make zero money when you first start. Zero money. And as long as you're comfortable with that, and as long as you have the money, go for it. Do not buy credit cards. Do not take out a Best Buy credit card or sign up for a Visa and then max it out with stuff, because you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Because the world is not a fair place when it comes to credit cards. Believe you me, I'm just now starting to pay off my credit cards, and I feel good about that. So, don't dig a hole before you have a ladder to climb out of. So, what I'm gonna do in the next couple weeks is I'm really good at spinning things, and I'm going to see if I can offload a lot of the stuff that I've collected over these days. I may take a hit on the cost or what I think the value is, but at least I'm going to be able to build a liquid capital to purchase something. I was able to buy a wireless Astros headset because I was able to spin something that I bought. It was like a Marshall's headphones, and then Street Fighter 4 arcade joystick. And I did not buy it until I had the exact money to get it. So a GoPro, depending on what I want, is a certain amount of money. $199, $299, $399. Unless I'm actually able to afford it, I shouldn't buy it. So I guess this is what I'm trying to say. Don't buy stuff unless you have the money for it. And if you do, you have to understand you're not going to get any money from it. Don't get frustrated. Don't. All right, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comments. Tell me what you guys think. Have you done this? Have you ever bought something that, you know, you thought was going to make you famous and it didn't? Singing lessons, a bad college education. What else? And, you know, have you ever had that itch to buy stuff? How did you do it? Did you control yourself? You know, hopefully this video was enlightening. And we're going to stop before the 10-minute mark because I don't care about monetization or adding extra things. Of course I care about monetization, but I'm not willing to go and do the whole 10-minute thing. So, bye guys.